let me just make sure. Yeah, it's picking up. Okay, we ready? I'm Natasha Jenkins.
And I'm Julianna Hopkins.
And you're listening to Back-to-Back Catalogues.
Back-to-Back Catalogues is a forward-thinking podcast which will open your ears and eyes to all the new emerging artists from the UK.
Every week we'll be interviewing artists of all genres, ages and backgrounds. We'll cover the nitty-gritty, the good, the bad, the downfalls and the victories of all artists from every aspect of the creative world.
I'm Julianna Hopkins, a musician living in North London. I'm a drummer and vocalist for bands Pinch, Teo Marie, Underjoy, Vacant and more.
So many more.
I was born in Camden and then moved to France when I was young in the Dordogne Valley, and I grew up there. And then I started learning drums when I was 13, and in 2017 I decided to move to London to study at ICMP. And that's where I met Natasha. And that's also where I formed my bands. And ever since, my passion for music hasn't stopped growing. But I've also become very passionate about writing, artist management and videography.
Yeah, you've done lots. I have a really weird sort of background with music. I was classically trained pianist from 5 years old. And then I joined the Royal Scottish National Orchestra at 7 to do classical singing. Then I didn't really enjoy it as much when I got a bit older, so when I was 12 I taught myself guitar and I started busking in the streets of Glasgow, which was an ordeal in itself. And then and that opened a lot of doors in the industry for me to, explore different sides of it. So then I was accepted to ICMP where I met Juju, and I moved to London at 18, and that's kind of where my sort of solo career took off, being a folk-acoustic singer, and I play guitar too. So I was touring for the best part of 2018, and then when I came back to university to finish our degree, I got really passionate and really into composing for film and television, and then we graduated, and we've been stuck in the middle of this pandemic since then, so we've not really been doing much of the live music recently, so that's how we've came to do this podcast, just to open even more doors and to show a different side of the industry from everyone that we interview. So yeah, it's gonna be good.
We created Back-to-Back Catalogues as a response to the appalling state in which the pandemic left the music and arts industry, and as musicians ourselves, we really relate to all the emerging artists who've been left to fend for themselves throughout 2020 and 2021. So this is a place to give those people a voice and a place to share their creations.
Yeah, it's going to be a safe space for all talented people to just vocalise their opinions and present all of their creations. So we'd like the artists on the show to tell us about the good times, the funny times, the bad times, their interesting times. So just to be completely honest on here, which creates a different side that you get to see, which isn't always presented on social media. So it's going to be good. We can hear about their plans for the future, and we'll also delve into their creative process, and we'll learn about several aspects of what their opinions are of the music industry, and it could be quite educational for some, I think, hearing different artists from different parts and see how they work together to create what they create. So yeah, big class.
So we'll be releasing a new episode every Saturday morning starting next week. So our first people we'll be interviewing are called Lely. They're a Franco-American and English electronic duo living in North London. They're actually our flatmates.
Yeah, they live upstairs.
So there'll be no pandemic rule breaking.
No, they're just going to come downstairs to the living room.
But they've recently released their second EP called Popular Kids, and it's great.
Yeah, awesome stuff. And then we'll be interviewing our good friends Pete and Vinny from Pete and Vinny Play. They're like a rock channel. They're predominantly rock guitarists. They're good. They're really good.
Like a guitar channel.
Yeah, guitar channel. So on their channel you can hear everything from guitar covers, tutorials, vlogs, reaction videos, and much more. I know they're big on TikTok.
They do loads of stuff.
Yeah, they're good guys, funny guys, and they only live around the corner. So yeah, you know.
And then in episode 3, we'll be talking to Them Bloody Kids. They're good friends of mine as well. We've done a lot of gigs with them with Underjoy, and they're awesome people. Yeah. They're a rock and metal band, also living in the UK. And we
met them through uni. You met them through uni, so Juju's a bit more familiar with them, but I'm really interested to research on their music and get to hear it, because I'm not really familiar with metal and stuff, so I think it'll be good to hear what they have to say in the interview.
They've been gaining a lot of traction recently in the UK and Europe. They have like great songs, catchy riffs, political lyrics, and like awesome music videos.
Is it kind of like an Idols vibe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I'm excited for that.
A bit more like screaming a bit, but
class. I think it'll be
better than Idols.
Oh yeah. Okay. Right. That was a strong statement to make. Okay. So you guys can find Back-to-Back Catalogues on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. We are going to be uploading the video versions of all of our podcasts. They'll be available on YouTube as well, so you can see us and hear us. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok at the handle Back-to-Back Catalogues to stay up to date with all the latest podcast news and interviews.
Yep, also feel free to email us at b2bcatalogues@gmail.com with queries, suggestions, or even if you like to be featured on one of our episodes and have a chat with us and tell us about all your experiences. We'll do our best to get back to all your emails and DMs as soon as we can.
Yeah. Yeah, so just tune in on Saturday 13th of March for our first episode featuring Lely.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.